Okay, next up. All right, we got to talk about the shooting. Oh, fuck. Folks, there was a shooting. Yesterday, I think, there was a shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. When I say at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, what I really mean is like a half mile away from the White House Correspondents' Dinner. This guy showed up and like pew pew pew. We tried for it. He got an officer 6 times in the chest, and I think they were wearing armor, so it didn't do anything. And then he immediately got arrested. It wasn't close at all. But we got to milk this shit. Let's begin with this. President Trump says tonight's shooting is a clear example of why we need a ballroom in the White House.
And we looked at all of the conditions that took place tonight, and I will say, it's not a particularly secure building. And I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
They're all demanding it. Almost immediately, every Rightoid account was like, we need the ballroom. We need the fucking ballroom. And the thing that's going on right now is that everyone has become an insane conspiracy theorist, including the libs. They're like, the election was stolen, et cetera, et cetera. But they were like, wait, what if this was a false flag to get the ballroom done? Which I believe with no evidence whatsoever. I immediately believe it. And the reason is because it would be the funniest thing ever. It'd be like, we're doing the Reichstag fire for a ballroom. For a zoning dispute. That would be so fucking funny. Oh, man. Okay, hold up. Okay, we got some more. When people fled the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting, they swiped entire bottles on their way out. Fuck! He's like, hell, if I'm gonna die. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Next up. When the party's getting aired out, but you're low-car genuinely hungry as fuck. Okay, watch this old-ass bastard. At this point, everyone was ducking on the ground, so he's, ducked. That's a Secret Service agent walking. Okay, he's, ducked. Okay, ready? He's like, fuck. All right, give me some more shrimp. I gotta get some shrimp while I'm down here. Yeah. Me. What can I say but me? Actually, me. Next up. New shell casings from the alleged shooter released by Kash Patel. I hate ballroom! Oh my god, okay. Brace has been posting his fucking balls off this week. From at TrueAnon Pod. I have a confession. I thought this was going to be the last thing I ever saw, ever. When the guns went off, I didn't duck. I put my hand across the table and said, I respect you. He didn't know where he was. He couldn't say a word, but I could tell it mattered to him. Oh, Fetterman. He is. Let's see what he's been tweeting today. He had some good ones from earlier today. See if I can find it. I am safe, but still feeling shell-shocked, having my favorite drink to cheer myself up. Oh, man. This is insane, by the way. They tried to start a USA chant, and, no one was feeling it.
USA! USA! USA!
Okay. Oh, man. This is my favorite of his was, I'm at the Washington Correspondents' Dinner. First, I'd like to thank law enforcement for their swift response in preventing a tragedy. Second, almost everything you're reading about this incident on X is false. There were multiple shooters and possible Casualties. A ton of people are also really sick. Several members of the press corps were taken away in ambulances prior to the disturbance. Dude, you can get it all here on X.com, the Everything app. Holy shit. So the guy's name is Cole Allen. He wrote a manifesto saying he was targeting Trump officials. He says, and I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. I'm sorry. This is the new meta, okay? You have to post the manifesto after you do it. Because if you write something like this and then you fail, you look like a fucking moron. All right? So you write it after you get detained. Make it your your confession or whatever. Like, really, what is this? No. So of course, whenever anyone gets in this position, everyone does a race to the bottom to figure out what their ideology is. This one is actually really interesting. First up, the left doesn't know it yet, but they've just created 1 million new White House ballrooms. So he actually had not a Twitter, but a Blue Sky. He was a Blue Sky enjoyer, and his most liked account was Will Stancil, which, first off, holy shit. Leftists be like, voting that pales in comparison to my revolutionary tactic firebombing a Walmart, then I firebomb the Walmart. Crazy. But Brianna Wu, friend of the pod, says, I'd bet $1 million he's free Palestine. And they find, actually, he's retweeting Brianna Wu. Says, you can make the $1 million check out to The Nation magazine. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Oh my God. He's retweeting. My position on what's happening to Jews in America is not nuanced. Holy shit. What does she say? This is a screenshot. Do you understand that this was back when I believed your side's lies? Oh my God. Holy moly. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, he was like retweeting Hassan hate tweets is awesome. I was trying to figure out if he had me blocked. You can't tell if they followed you on Blue Sky after they take down the account, but you can see if they had you blocked, and I couldn't tell, unfortunately. That's not all there is to say about this guy. He also was a game dev. Indie game marketing is untenable right now. Bro took a shot at the president and it got him 22 concurrents. Holy shit. Valve removed the game? Fuck! We were gonna play it today for variety! No. Oh my God. But that's not everything about this guy. He was also a SoCal Smash Me Gunner main. People found some some videos of him playing in bracket and shit. It's unbelievable, dude. Oh, too funny. Oh, it's Brawler! Brawler, not Gunner. My mistake. Well, that explains it. No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Me Brawler player runs in and does nothing. Classic. Okay. Oh my God. We got a couple more about the shooting. This one is just unbelievable from this guy. I'm one of the small number of journalists traveling with the White House press pool tonight. Robert F. Kennedy and his wife, Cheryl Hines, came out and were ushered into an elevator. Then Janine Pirro emerged. FBI Director Kash Patel came tearing across the hallway with 2 men in tow. His girlfriend was hiding in a room with another man who was holding her hand. Dude, bad time to figure it out. Really bad time to figure it out. I gotta get my wife and go. Oh, tough. Real tough. Oh, man. Okay, next up. This comes from